hello. 25 years ago, I stepped on the U of I campus and started this amazing journey that would take me all across the country and actually overseas. It would introduce me to people who would become my lifelong friends. And it would challenge my ideas and thoughts, and they would evolve. And it also would ignite some very profound and perplexing questions about life. I chose the University of Illinois, actually primarily because of the academic reputation. Yeah, I knew I was going to play basketball. I didn't know that it would consume all of my time, but I chose it because of the academic reputation. Not realizing, though, that the basketball team at the time wasn't very good at all. So, in fact, one of those most pressing questions that I came to campus with was, and mind you, I didn't really know much about the Big Ten in general, but I remember thinking, okay, this team is 11th out of the Big Ten Conference. I was truly baffled. It's not really something that coaches highlight in the recruiting process. So for the next years, little did I know that I'd be on a ride of a lifetime with people who would have a lasting impact on me. And I'd like to take this time to recognize some of those individuals. So during my freshman year, it was senior captain, actually, Chris Stubbs Hubert. She probably doesn't even know this because we've lost touch, but she exemplified the true meaning of a leader. And along with one of my assistant coaches at the time, Dana Eichenberg, they both literally got in my face and questioned my work ethic, or lack thereof. Really didn't have much of a work ethic back then. They really pushed me to get out of my comfort zone and to make a choice as to what kind of player I wanted to be. So I wanted to recognize them. Now, during my sophomore year was definitely the turning point. For those that may not be aware, the transformation of Illinois women's basketball came in 1995 when Ron Gunther, the AD at the time, made a commitment. He made a commitment to the women's game, and he invested in the women's game. And he chose Teresa Grens to take the lead of the program. And things definitely changed, that's for sure. Our budget, we were now chartering planes, and we had a lot more food, it seemed, all around in general. But I remember Teresa Grens, actually one of my teammates, Nicole Vasey, who was here, that summer that she was hired, she was doing a press conference, and we decided to go down and see what this coach was all about. And she stepped to the podium, and she was quite gregarious personality, and she said, "I will have All-Americans here at the university. We will be Big Ten champions, and we will be national contenders." And I remember turning to Nick and be like, "This woman is crazy. Does she have any idea we were 11th out of the Big Ten Conference?" But at that moment, to see somebody step to the podium and be so bold and courageous and audacious, I made a commitment. I'm like, I want to be that first All-American for her and help to transform the Illinois program. So I credit her and her coaching staff for igniting that passion and desire, and for believing in me and my teammates to make it happen. My junior year was a challenge academically, and I want to thank the psychology department here. It's an incredible department, and I really didn't know that when I stepped on campus this freshman year. So many of my professors challenged me to examine different ideas, to question preconceived notions, and to do a lot of self-reflection. But maybe not so much if you're taking a class called abnormal psychology. I did learn not a lot of self-reflection during that one. But the psychology department, along with being actually a hometown hero, which takes actually student athletes, and they go to different elementary schools and they read for students. Those programs really inspired me to pursue a career in education. And it It also has helped me immensely to deal with my 2-year-old son when he's acting really crazy. I want to thank the psychology department for that. And finally, my senior year. It was truly an incredible transformation of a program. And I'm not sure if many of you know, but we went from playing in front of 200 fans to selling out this very arena of 16,000 cheering fans. To be a part of that transformation is truly special, and there's so many people that were a part of that to make it happen. I want to thank the Illinois community, the fans, the support staff, our academic advisors, our trainers, wait staff, for embracing our team and making it all possible. Of course, I want to acknowledge my teammates and my family for being there to be a part of it and for playing a pivotal role and for experiencing all the joys and tears and setbacks and the celebrations. And so I know that I'll leave it with this. I knew that we had reached a whole level of notoriety, our team, when a couple things happened. One, we were receiving a lot of fan mail from kids in the community and prison inmates. So that was that was a little awkward. And back then, it was actually handwritten notes, which was really nice. But the second thing that happened to me was one day I traveled around campus on a moped. It was a really cool thing to do back then, but it was a great mode of transportation. And one day, it's my senior year, and our team had become really popular. And I look in my side mirror, and there's a police officer behind me, and the lights are on, and immediately I'm freaking out. I think, what did I do wrong? I know I'm not speeding because my moped only goes 35 miles an hour. So I pull over, and this policeman meanders up to me, and he says, "Do you know what you were doing wrong? Do you know why I pulled you over?" I said, "No, officer, honestly, I have no idea." And he looks at me and says, "My daughter's a big fan. Can you sign this for her?" Now, I don't think that would happen today, but back then I was completely flattered, and I did sign his book. But I want to thank the Illinois for making it all possible, and truly it has been a wonderful, wonderful journey, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. Thank you.